Hi guys, how's it going? I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but the year is ending and this makes me crazy because I still have to read 10 books in 2017. And on my reading challenge on Goodreads, if you use Goodreads, please follow me. I'll put a link in the description box. So yesterday I was like deciding which books I will read until the end of the year. It was really difficult because there were so many books I planned reading this year, but now it was like time to just realize that I won't be able to read every single book I wanted, but still I will try to read some really big, massive books until the last day of 2017. And in this video I'd like to talk a little bit about each one of them. And I will start with a book I'm currently reading, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I have a beautiful Folio Society copies here, but I have this copy in Portuguese with a translation directly from Russian to Portuguese, a really nice translation, and I think this is like a good reading copy. The quality is good, the size of the font, and it is smaller than the Folio Society copy, and I'm kind of enjoying it, I have shown this edition to you before, and right now I have read 2/3 of the first tome, the first volume, and I still have this one to go. So yeah, I have great things to accomplish until the end of the year. And as soon as I finish War and Peace, I want to read a children's classic that it's been on my TBR like forever, and it is this book here, The Wind and the Willows. I will film a video about this book probably in the next weeks, and this copy is really gorgeous. Mimi from Books convinced me to buy this one, and it's really amazing, and I look forward to reading this one. This is a really famous children's book, and it's one of those books that I was like, I can't believe I haven't read it. I think that now is time, and I don't want to finish the year without reading it. So after I finish this one, I will read a Jane Austen book. I really enjoyed the BBC series Sense and Sensibility, and I cannot wait to read the actual book, Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. And I'm really glad because I have this Folio Society copy here, and Northanger Abbey was released this year. It's on its way. I will be receiving the new book here, I guess, next month, and the Mansfield Park book is on my cart, on my Folio Society cart. I think I'll be able to buy it until December, or I will wait until the New Year's sale. I'm thinking about it because I'm afraid that I won't be here during the summer sale. I will probably be in the US, so I'm considering, if I will wait until the New Year's sale, or if I'll buy these copies that are on my wish list. For example, the new Philip K. Dick book that I really want to buy. There are a couple of books that I want to buy besides the Philip K. Dick one. I don't know what I will do, but let's go back to the TBR video, Let's not talk about spending money on books. Well, last year I started reading the Stormlight Archive series. I read the first book, The Way of the Kings, and I have this second book here, Words of Radiance. The third book will be released this year, and I was really amazed with the world building of this fantasy series by Brandon Sanderson. Brandon Sanderson is an author that I kind of enjoy, He writes more young adult things, but he is really imaginative. I have read some books by him that I haven't enjoyed, but The Way of the Kings was one of the best fantasy books I have ever read, and I have high expectations for Words of Radiance. But the thing is, look at the size of the book. I really don't know what will happen, but I decided that I will read, at least I will attempt to read the books I really want to finish this year, and if I failed, I failed, And well, next I have 2 rereads I will read A Clash of Kings and Storm of Swords, and I want to read A Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. Last month I finished reading the first book in the series, and I must confess that I enjoy it even more than the first time I read it. It was really, really amazing. You know, the characters, the world building, the dialogues. I really enjoy George R. R. Martin. This is something I want to do until the end of the year. I don't know if I'll be able to tackle this amount of pages, but to me these books are like page turners in a way. Let's see what happens. But anyways, at least I will try, you know, because this is what I really want to read. And as I told you, I need to read 10 books to finish my Goodreads reading challenge. And I have here 2 really small books, because if I do this miracle of reading this amount of books until the end of the year, not many books, you know, 8 books I have here, but they are really huge. So I have chosen 2 small ones, 2 children's classics, and they are Cinderella and The Sleeping Beauty. I want to read all the children's classics I already have here, so I try to read at least a couple of them each month, and I will probably need small books to finish my reading challenge. So these are the books I want to read in October, November and December, and don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I really, really want to try, because I'd love to finish the year, you know, catching up with A Song of Ice and Fire and catching up with Words of Radiance, because the next book will be released in a few weeks. There are 3 books that I really wanted to read until the end of the year, but I don't think they will arrive until December, and they are Master and Margarita, Dr. Zhivago, and the Book of Dust, a limited edition I bought, and I cannot wait to see it in my hands. So, but I won't put these books on my end of the year TBR, because they will probably arrive here in December, and I don't want to rush things. I want to enjoy each of these books and the books that I will be receiving in the following months. Let me know if you have planned your end of the year reading TBR, if there are some books that you really, really want to finish in 2017, and if you already have plans for 2018. I already have some plans for the next year, but I'll let you know in December, because, you know, it's still October. So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.